What's up you guys, it's Carly back with another video, and today I have a response video. I saw CM Retro do this, and he got it from JLove, who got it for someone, JLove81, who got it from someone else. I've been kind of wanting to do something like this, but I didn't know what to call it. But games I could play for the rest of my life sounds like a great title, so I'm jumping on the bandwagon and I'm doing a response video for this. I'm super pumped because, like I said, I've been wanting to do something like this for a while, so thank you guys for giving me a good title because I didn't know what to call it. So basically the premise is, if someone took my whole collection away from me and I could only keep 5 games, what would I do? I kind of thought about this a couple ways. I thought about my favorite games of all time. There's a few on there that are locked in that would never ever change, and there's a few, like my top 2 are locked in, but the 3, 4, and 5 slots change all the time, so I couldn't really do all of my top 5 favorite games. So I thought about, okay, let's pick one from every genre that I really like. So this thing's really interesting to me. I like watching everybody else's responses. It kind of shows what kind of gamer you are. So I'm going to cheat and do 3 honorable mentions before I go into my 5 that I could not live without. The first one is The Long Dark. This almost made the list, but it didn't. It's an open world, you're alone, and you just basically survive in the cold. You got survival elements like heat, gotta stay warm, gotta stay healthy, can't drink like bad water, you gotta watch your thirst and your hunger and all that kind of stuff. So it's really fun. This almost made the list just because it's an open sandbox and you don't have to play it the same way every time. So that almost made the list. The next one that almost made the list is Lord of the Rings, The Third Age. I freaking love this game. I play it a good bit. I haven't played it in a while. I kind of want to go back and play some more, but I got a bunch of other games I need to get through. But this is like an RPG. It's turn-based, but I think that maybe if this was one of the only games I had, I would get tired of that. So that didn't make the list, but still a great game if you've never played it and you like Lord of the Rings and you like turn-based RPGs. Check it out. And then a racing game is not in my 5 games to play for the rest of my life. I had to seriously think about it, and this had to replace another game on my list. So I would have to live without racing for the rest of my life. But this one almost made it. My dog Kate is giving her dog a bath in the other room, so sorry for the banging going on. But this one almost made the list. I mean, last second I pulled it out and replaced it with something else. So Need for Speed Underground 2, my favorite racing game of all time, but didn't make the cut. Alright, so without further ado, let's talk about the 5 games I could play for the rest of my life. Some of this has to do with nostalgia, but also some of this is strategic choosing, I guess. The first one is a action platformer, a game. I knew I would want something kiddie, or not kiddie, but funsy, I guess, to play over and over again for the rest of my life. And I already played this game over and over again. It's freaking awesome, and it is SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. I freaking love this game. It's gone up in value over the year. I've been telling you guys about this game. I'm sure other people have too. It's freaking awesome, so fun. You can play as Sandy, Patrick, and SpongeBob. We got traverse all different kinds of locations in Bikini Bottom, and it's really, really good, and I would definitely be happy with this game as one of the 5 games I could play for the rest of my life. So fun. Check it out if you'll like it. If you like SpongeBob and you like action platformers, it's a blast, and it's super funny too. So the next one, I was like, well, I'm gonna want a fighting game every once in a while, and I freaking love Dragon Ball Z. Like, I would have to give away all of my Dragon Ball Z games. I had to keep one of them. So we got Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. This is by far my favorite Dragon Ball Z game I've ever played in my life, and I've played a good bit of them. It's got like everyone in it, so I could play as whoever I want. You create your own player. You go through the story missions. You get trained by, you can get trained by pretty much everyone. So I think I could play this over and over again, choose a different race every time, and have a blast playing it. So, and a different trainer every time too. So this one had to be it. I could definitely play this I could probably, I'm not going to because I don't have to, but if I had to get rid of all my Dragon Ball Z games, I would be okay because I still had this one. Alright, this is the one that replaced Need for Speed Underground 2 on the list. And it is Star Wars Battlefront 2. I freaking love this game so much. I still play it with my friends to this day. We have a great time. Galactic Conquest is a blast. And the space battles, I love them. It's got 2 story modes, so I could go back and forth with those. But Galactic Conquest is probably what I would do the most. And instant action. It's fun to do that and have the heroes and the villains face off in, what's it called? The bar. Can't think of it right now, but you know, the bar that Han Solo's in. So yeah, would definitely play this over and over again the rest of my life. And also, my favorite gaming memory I've ever had was while playing this game. I might have told this story before on my channel, but I was playing it. I was in Galactic Conquest. We were trying to take over a planet. I was the Republic, and I was the only one left, and there was like 64 droids left on the other team. I freaking wrecked them all, and we got a victory. It was awesome. Yeah, so I just stayed by that last checkpoint, and I wrecked lives. So it was great. One of my favorite gaming memories from this game. So yeah, I would be happy with it. Next, I had a hard time choosing between Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3, but in the end I decided to go with Mass Effect 3. I know a lot of people didn't really like this one, they liked 2 better, but I really enjoyed it. I'm assuming that just because I have 5 games for the rest of my life, I can still use the DLC. So I would definitely love playing this. With the Citadel DLC is really, really good, and then the DLC that they used to kind of fix the ending really makes this game a lot better. I would have a lot of fun doing this and like trying my very best to go and get every possible resource I can have to win the war at the end and all that kind of stuff. So definitely would be fine with Mass Effect 3 on my list. By the way, this is my second favorite game of all time. And number 1, you guys probably already knew it, is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition. Oh my gosh, I cannot stress enough how much I love The Witcher, you guys. I freaking love it. Y'all probably knew this was coming. This is my favorite game of all time. So of course, when I first saw everybody doing this video, I immediately thought, The Witcher 3. Honestly, if I had to keep one game, it would be this one. So, I mean, there you go. I would still probably play this game more than the other 4 if I had to keep only 5 games. I would just play this one all the time. It's just the truth. But yeah, everybody knows how I feel about The Witcher. The story is there. The soundtrack is there. The gameplay is there. The just abundance of missions and things to do is there. Plenty of hours you can sink into it, and I just love the characters so much. I love the lore, everything about it. I freaking love it. So yeah, that is the 5 games I would be okay living with for the rest of my life if it was the only 5 games I could ever have. So, what's your 5? Let me know in the comments below. Make a video, send it to me, let me see it too. Thanks, Chris and JLove81 and the first guy, I can't remember his name, that came up with the idea. Yeah, this is super fun tag, and I want to see some other people's responses. Let's go. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Peace, happy gaming.